The United States has told Russia to close its consulate in San Francisco and 2 trade missions in response to Moscow cutting the U.S. diplomatic presence in Russia. With more on this and other news around the world, we turn to our Ro Aram at the News Center. Aram, this is the latest round of punitive measures between the two countries that began at the end of last year. And as President Trump puts it, U.S. Russia relations do seem to be at a dangerous low.
That's right, Semin. The tit-for-tat moves have been going on since last December when former President Barack Obama expelled 35 Russian diplomats. This followed U.S. sanctions against Moscow over its 2014 annexation of Crimea and alleged meddling in the U.S. election. In retaliation, Russia reduced the number of U.S. diplomatic staff in the country by half last month, and they have until Friday to leave. But Washington is getting its revenge, with the State Department giving Moscow until Saturday to close the consulate in San Francisco and the trade missions in New York and Washington. The State Department said the actions were, quote, in the spirit of parity, blaming Moscow for what it called a downward spiral in bilateral ties. However, officials say the Russian staff will not be required to leave America, but they do have to vacate the offices affected. U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson notified his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov of the move on Thursday, for which Lavrov expressed regret. Russia's foreign ministry, meanwhile, said Moscow will closely study the new measures, after which a reaction will be conveyed.